here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy, former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Kepler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Max Kepler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1 strike now from Cole. A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. And it's 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Kepler, base runner at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. And now the Yankees will see what. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
LeMahieu.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just...
Batting third, the fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks, and this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Rosario has to run a while, but he gets there to make the catch in foul territory, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Yanks lead. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count. Outside, that's the ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Mitch Garver.
Digging in now, Mitch Garver. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Steal! Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! Brett Gardner is going to have to enter the ball game here as he'll take over in left following the injury.
Now playing left field, number 11, Brett Gardner.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Jorge Polanco.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Snap throw to third. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
A ball and a strike now. Popped him up. Sano has a play. 1 out.
Batting 5th.
Stepping up now, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count. The pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Brett Gardner is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th. The left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nelson.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Eddie Rosario, and he fouls this one off. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here it comes. To short, hit hard. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. They lead it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Swung on and missed.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Donaldson. He's up with it. The throw in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. The slurve too high for ball 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Kepler is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. LeMahieu is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Scorched to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Second baseman, Luis Arias.
At the plate, Luis Arias hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Polanco is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fastball just inside.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
High in the air down the right field line. Kepler's on his horse, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away. Hicks, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Sano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Eddie Rosario is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. 0-2, here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, To be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Now back.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Torres. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. So striding forward now, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The catcher,
Mitch Garver will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. 1 there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
So stepping in, Jorge Polanco has a look. Now the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Garver stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
For the
This one
Yankees,
doesn't look good so
the
far.
catcher,
Down by a
Gary
boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Popped him up. Arias calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The designated
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.